I'm part of the feminist research group, and for International Women's Day, we decided to hold kind of a booth for people to come out, take pictures, and be like, this is what a feminist looks like. A lot of people think that it's, I don't know, like women that are white, that are, middle class or something like that, but that's not always the case. There's men, there's people of color, there's, people of all kind of ages. And we thought this would be a nice, accessible way for people, do their little part to kind of challenge what we think people are.
I don't believe so. Not so much about one gender over the other gender. I just believe that we were created complementary beings, and we complement each other and have different things to offer and different roles that are our responsibilities. And so I'm not pro women, and I'm not necessarily pro men as better. We just have different strengths. Yeah, it's not a hugely important issue to me.
I'm not really into the political aspect or stereotypical power to women and people who say you go girl and that type of thing is kind of, I guess maybe not in that sense, but more in the sense of looking at gender differences and things like that.
A lot of the stuff that we kind of talk about in classes is to do with gender and rights and citizenship and patriarchy and hegemony, and I don't know, it's one of those things where once it's pointed out to you, you can't unsee it. Not as a feminist per se, but I do appreciate the work that they do. I don't really identify with the whole political aspects. I kind of think that we have made our impact in the world and we have fair rights and stuff, but that's just kind of from my own personal experience. My mom is actually the primary caregiver for my family. So
it depends on the situation. Well, if something that would deeply affect me, then I would. But if it doesn't, then I wouldn't.
I don't know, I just don't go out of my way to go for equality, because I think equality is better when everything just kind of everyone's treated equally versus some people over other people because of things that have happened in the past. But I know I took a media lit class in my first year, and I remember learning that everyone's technically feminist if you go for equality. So I mean, it depends on the definition you use, but on an everyday basis in our culture, I guess I wouldn't consider myself a feminist.